Hello, my muses. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley Muse, and I am a divine feminine energy mentor. So I help women heal the wounds within their heart so they can experience that deeper fulfillment, cultivate that majestic confidence that lasts a lifetime, and also attract the dream love that they desire. So today we're going to be chatting about feminine energy communication. When your words are so irresistible that your partner will feel inspired to pursue you. It'll boost the attraction between you both. And that's what's going to lead to that immaculate devotion and that commitment that you really crave and desire. So this communication is all about authentically expressing the sensual soul within you. And the more that you know how to speak from your soul, the more empowered, the more fulfilled, and the more vibrant that you'll feel. So if you do like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can comment your insights or your questions down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. So let me know if you can relate to something that I used to call the 2-week burnout. So that would be when, I would meet a guy and things would be so exciting and passionate in the beginning, but then slowly, like within weeks, things would seem to fade away. The text would get more short, the text would get more dull, and I would sometimes find myself like chasing them, looking to get that interest back from them. So what I learned was causing that was me, because I was speaking from my head the whole time. And when you speak from your head, you're not really creating attraction between you and the man. So it leads to that interest being lost because he wasn't actually connecting with you on that deeper level, like on that soul level, because you weren't actually showing him who you are. So what you have to learn how to do is speak from the soul and speak from your body instead. So the key here is to get inside of your body, and whenever you share with a man what's going on within your body, what's going on a more sensual, emotional level, that actually magically makes them seem to tune in a lot more. It does pique their interest and it makes you feel more exciting, and that's gonna make them curious about what's going on within you. It's gonna make them more curious about wanting to learn more about you. And that curiosity happens because you're always gonna be giving him a glimpse of who you are every time you speak to him. So as a woman, you're not flat and you're not one-dimensional. You are the cosmic universe. You do have many textures and layers and flavors to who you are. So you do have to give yourself permission and the freedom to express all of those different parts of you, all of those different sensual parts of you. So that's the key to him being able to want to get to know you more, and that's the key to him bonding to you as well. So men will always be fascinated with women's bodies. It is just a fact of human nature, a fact of life. So they will be captivated and charmed and enchanted the more that you let them see who you uniquely are on those many different levels in that sensual way. So that's going to be the secret that creates that connection and that depth and that bond between you both. So this isn't foolproof. We're not playing games to capture anybody. There are going to be some men that just aren't the right fit, and that's okay. But with the right man, the perfect man for you, he will flock to you like a bee to honey, because he'll be so mesmerized and allured by your words. So if you can learn how to find how you feel in your body compared to speaking from your head, which many women tend to speak from, that's going to help you stand out a lot more when you're dating. So speaking from the head tends to be really cold, really straight to the point, kind of guarded, kind of flat. But when you speak from the body, that allows you to infuse more vibrancy and more magic into your words, more warmth into your words, and that allows you to feel more enchanting from the inside out. So a lot of women refer to this style of speaking as feeling messages. And I actually don't like feeling messages, just because they seem very cheesy, very robotic, a little too scripted for me. I personally call this communication style sovereign relating because it has more depth to it, because you're allowing the man to authentically see who you are on a deeper level. So don't use like those cookie cutter, boring, flat messages. Really get in tune with the real you, the part of you that's more playful, the part of you that has more magic to you, that part of you that's more genuine, that self-expressed, genuine pieces of you. So some examples of speaking from the head might be, the typical, hi, how are you? I'm fine, my day was okay. Can you see how flat those responses are? You're not really letting the man in. You're not really letting him see who you are when you speak that way. So how can he really get to know you? He is going to lose interest if you're not allowing him to get to know you and feel you on a deeper level, because he's not really connecting to you. So sovereign relating examples might be, let's say a man called you and there's something about his voice that you like, that you find interesting. And I want you to get in the habit of telling him how certain things impact you. So maybe something like, oh, I love how warm and relaxed my heart starts to feel whenever I hear your voice. Or let's say maybe he asked how your day was. Instead of giving like that typical flat, boring answer, express how, maybe pick out the best part of your day and express how that made you feel. So maybe something like, oh, today I went for a drive and I got to see all the vibrant, colorful leaves on the trees. I love how magical they looked. So can you see how much more descriptive those responses are? Doing that allows a man to get to know you. You're letting him see what lights you up. You're letting him see what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. And healthy men love women who are in their happiness, who are in their pleasure, who are in their sensuality. And that's going to be the key to creating that bond and that connection and having him intrigued to want to know and learn more about you. So the caveat to this is that it does need to be the right man. So use your discernment, because not every guy deserves access to you. Not every guy is going to be the right person for you. So if you do need help, navigating that, knowing how to find the right partner, make sure you reach out to me and inquire about my online programs, because they go even more in depth, giving you the tools to get back in tune with your intuition, giving you the tools on how to spot deception, how to spot the right partners for you, and helping you attract those higher quality people to you, those higher quality men, those supreme energy men to you. So another key that I want to go over is that this needs to be authentic as well. So if you're doing or saying things with an agenda, if you're doing it to be manipulative, to try to capture or get somebody to commit to you, it's not going to work. If you're being deceptive, then what kind of man do you think that's going to attract? If you're being deceptive and manipulative, you are going to attract a deceptive, manipulative man in return. So you want to make sure you are being authentic. So express what feels genuine to you. And if you genuinely don't like anything about the man, if there's something you don't like about him, if he's just not your type, then that's okay. But if that's the case, then he's just not your guy, So it's probably time to move on if you really don't like anything about him, or if you can't find anything that really intrigues you about him. So I want you ladies to do me a favor down below and practice your sovereign relating communication down below in the comments. So pretend a man just asked you how your weekend was. I want you to respond from your soul and paint him a picture using the tips that I just gave you in this video. So I'm looking forward to seeing and reading your responses. Thank you all for joining me. Again, make sure you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I love you all. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.